Hey everybody, thanks for stopping by. We're going to do a screen share here real quick. I'm going to go over some weather information that I've been getting asked here for our area. You can see our area right about where the cursor is right there. We're going to go through some different things. Right now I'm on the GFS, the Global Forecasting System. They're a little heavy-handed on some of their predictions. We'll keep that in mind as we go through. We're going to look at the ice factor right now. I think this is going to be a lot of our precipitation is going to fall is going to be ice. Well, let me back up here real quick. Let's do it this way. We're going to move through it, get up to the area here. You can see we're going to start off in rain, and then there you go. February 2nd, which is Wednesday, around 7 p.m., we could start seeing some mixed precipitation. We're looking at sleet and freezing rain right now. Points north will be all snow. Points south is going to be liquid. Going to be just regular rain, and you're going to watch just this line right through here. That's about the line is going to depict on snow and rain for most of the storm. The what you're going to see though is right through here. This is where your ice banding is going to be right here. This is going to be your freeze thaw zone. No, get that off the screen here. Sorry about that. As we move forward, the you can see it moving back into the area. We're going to get in there. See, we're still in the rain. Purple is sleet, which still could have some mixing, and then we're going to transition over to all snow as it moves out of the area. And now we're Friday, 7 p.m. So this is going to be a pretty long event. It's not going to be an in and out, we're done. But with that, we're going to go down now and look at totals of possibility. In your ice possibilities for our area, there you go, which has reduced some. We was earlier in the quarter inch. Now we're down to 10. Well, no, over toward New Lebanon area. We're still looking at 19, which is almost a quarter inch, almost a quarter inch in Richmond. Then up toward Greenville, they got over, predicted that they could get over a quarter inch. Earlier on the earlier forecast, that's why I was waiting for these to update. This heavier line was going through this way, through the ice corridor that I was just talking to you about, with 71 being right at the heart of it. It was showing Dayton up around a half of inch of ice, and there you can see it's going down. We're going to slide over to our snowfalls. Now, our snowfall total accumulation, it's on a 10-to-1 ratio, and what that means is that for every 1 inch of rain is equal to 10 inches of snow. So we're going to put our models into play here. You can see it coming through, and then here you can see some of the models. Now, again, I think ours is going to be more frozen, like sleet and stuff. We're not going to get these higher totals, but 17 inches, 14 inches. Earlier up here, and here's Van Wert and Lima, Finley, Wood. They was talking 26 to 29 inches of snow up there. Now, what we're going to do here, we're going to switch over to the National Weather Service. This is their blended models. What they're doing is they've taken all of the models, and you can see here all the models to go through. The NAM 3 kilometer continental US and the HRRR, the high resolution rapid refresh is two of my favorite models. They're pretty accurate. But what the blended models is saying, hey, we're going to take all of their models, put it together, and we're going to come out with it combined. So by doing that, you can see here is into Saturday. Still got 5 to 6 inches between Dayton and Richmond. Up in the northern parts, you still see they're in the 12 plus inch range. And then when you get down towards Cincinnati, they're down to 3. With that, we're going to move over to the ice for the blended model. Get it through the area. And here, again, it's pretty close, other than Richmond has dropped on this one. And right about here should be New Lebanon, ballparkish. This little hump right there in I-70, that's Brookville. We're about equal to that. So I know that about a space of the cursor should put us real close to our area. So we're still looking at a 1/4 inch of ice, which is extremely dangerous. For just to show you, when you're going down the road, you see poles, and poles are set at specific feet apart. For every 1/10 of an inch of ice accumulating on the power lines is equal to 100 pounds. So right here in the Dayton area, excuse me, we're looking at the potential for 240 additional pounds of weight on some of our power lines. And then you can see it gets, heavier out toward, I believe this is over toward Chillicothe and Washington Courthouse, all that good stuff there. But as for the New Lebanon area, I think it's going to start off with ice and transition over to snow. So I don't think our snow totals is going to be that high. I got some more stuff to look into to make sure the want to do this here real quick. I believe it's on right here. The bring us up and show this to you. And this is what I'm talking about, the warming layer. When the temperatures get close, it's warmer, so it's all liquid. It's non-frozen precipitation falling down. But then as it starts to rise up, and the reason that is just like in the summertime with thunderstorms moving through the area, as the cold front, which is indicated right here, do it this way. The system is moving this way, and here's your angle. This is where the cold front is coming in, hitting the warm air, and it's going under, it's cutting under. So right here is your warming layer that they talk about. Depending on what part you're in, if the warming layer is up real high, you're going to get sleet because it gives time for the droplets to freeze up a little bit more. If it's down a little lower, these droplets are still going to be cold and they're going to freeze, but they're still in liquid form. So when they land on something, that's when they will freeze and give what's called freezing rain. And then once you're outside of that lift area, the precipitation is going to be frozen from ground up. So this is what you're talking about. And this is the hardest part when predicting how much you're going to get, because if right here is New Lebanon, all it takes is for this line to move over one position here, just move over just a little bit. We're not getting no freezing rain. We're going to get more sleet and snow. But if the opposite happens, if it backs up a little bit, that cold front doesn't come through as fast or as hard and have that lifting effect, then we might get more of the liquid precipitation or rain. With that said, I am seeing this starting, and get rid of my pen here. Bear with me 1 second here. See, they're not going out as far, but I know the 3 kilometer will do it for me, what I need to go on our start time. We'll get in our surface area, go to precipitation type, and we'll put it into play, and it's going to be almost to the end here. You can see right here, and this would be Mercer County, Salina, Grand Lake, St. Mary, and right about here is New Lebanon in the rain. but we're talking Wednesday at 7 p.m. I am seeing the precipitation starting with my last, and I'm going to go through and make sure it's correct. Nothing changed because about 1 a.m. I thought 10 p.m. So let's back up one. So tomorrow night, anytime after the evening commute when you get home, you could start to see the weather switch over. Initially, and this is what I say when people ask me, well, what and when. The closer you get to the event, the more all of this information, this data is going to change and become more of a reality than a scientific guess. It was scheduled to start in the Dayton and Preble County area around 1 a.m. Thursday morning, Wednesday night to Thursday morning about 1 a.m. And here you can see 5 o'clock. So here's 7 p.m. We already got freezing rain, and we got some heavier pockets here of freezing rain at 7 p.m. So after your commute, when you get home, make sure you get everything done today and tomorrow. And by the way, I did put in a requisition. We're going to have 50-degree temperatures tomorrow. So very happy about that. And we are on, let's find which post we are, because I want to see exactly which model we're on here real quick. I want to get a temperature out overlay on this. Well, we're on 60. Okay. Now on that, we can see what our temperatures is. And right here, and this is 35 degrees surface temperature. And you can see Richmond's already 29. So right here is our freeze thaw warning, like I was talking about. And then right here on the other side, this is I-71 between Cleveland or Columbus and Cincinnati. So right in this area here is going to be where the biggest issue is on that warming cycle is. So once it gets a little closer, the meteorologist, not I, will have a better idea on that. We'll look at our wind chill, see how that's playing into effect. And here you can see with the wind chill, with our winds that we'll be getting, we will be around 29 degrees. And what that's telling you is that although the air temperature might be 35 degrees, some of the surface temperatures of elevated surfaces like your bridges, your overpasses, things like that might still be, or not might be, but could be susceptible for the freezing to begin sooner than regular surface on the ground, because the earth has its own warming mechanism, and it retains heat and helps keep things just a little bit warmer. So watch out anytime after, I call it 5-6 o'clock on Wednesday. Be very cautious of any overpasses, things like that. Up until that point, I'll just back out off of my track here, but you can see we're clear, all the way through. And then Wednesday, 1 a.m. Wednesday morning, you can see the rain start to move in our area. So we've got some free time here to get stuff together, organized, and prepare ourselves for it. Here's our temperatures for our area. Get caught up here. You can see all of my dates and times is up here in the upper left-hand corner here. So Tuesday, February 1st, 1 a.m. You see in the New Lebanon area about 26 degrees. As we move on through, let's get to 1 p.m. Tuesday afternoon. Look at that beautiful 43 degrees. Happy to see that, and going to rapidly be missing them temperatures here as we move forward. The temperatures are going to stay low, and then here comes our snow as it moves through the area. And like I said, on the backside, this will um, transition over to being. No one, I couldn't find my button. It'll transition over to all snow and give us some of our accumulation. And like I said, the one model was showing yeah, was showing it to be around the 5, 6, 7 inch range. And you can see the snow's just hanging around before it moves on out. But we are keeping an eye because there is another system, if you watch, coming in right now that's going to bring a little bit more snow in potentially this coming weekend on Sunday. Look back up. It affects Saturday. Nope, just all Sunday. Sunday afternoon, it shows something moving through the area. But we're not even going to really mention this. The weather team I'm with, the Four Brothers Storm Team, we're keeping an eye on that in case it does develop into anything more. We'll back out here real quick and let's do a regional of our area so you can see how things start. Actually, a lot of this stuff actually starts over towards Tulsa, Oklahoma, and you get the line going through there. So we'll start it and let you see it into play because the southern part of this from Paducah and south, could see some heavier storms move through their area as well as followed right back up behind it with freezing rain and snow. Like I said, that's going to be, let's call it Louisville and south into the middle of Texas. All of Oklahoma can see some snow during this event. This event at one point during the thing, you can see it can go all the way north of Maine up here in Canada, come all the way through the Ohio Valley down into Texas, across Mexico into the Pacific Ocean. So, I mean, this is a very large system, and it's all due to this low pressure right here. As this low pressure is going through, it's going to pull up right here. It's going to pull up this, and I'm going to go black for a second. It's going to pull up moisture in this region, which gives it the fuel to make snow and precipitation. And then the backside, because like I said, counterclockwise motion with a low pressure system as it moves through, it's going to push down colder air. And we'll put this in motion to see the track. It stays in Canada and moves off there, and then boom, here we go. It's coming down, and like I said, it's over in the Pacific Ocean, all the way through Texas, right through Oklahoma City, the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, through St. Louis, the Boot Hill, coming up directly up the Ohio Valley, up the Ohio River, through Dayton, Cincinnati, Columbus, Cleveland, going up, getting into the Buffalo, New York area as it skirts over Ontario into Canada. Go ahead and finish this play out. But you can see all of this wintry mix in Arizona, Oklahoma, and look how much of Texas that we don't normally associate ice storms and snowstorms in Texas. You can see how much this is a very large system, and this ain't moving fast either. That's the problem with this. You can see it over there, but in them couple clicks, it's been like 4 or 5 hours and then click. So the it'll move through, and then like I said, we're looking as that high pressure moves through. Should be a low pressure getting ready to develop here. No, yeah, there it is. They figured it was the way it joined up, but you can see the mess here. And again, low pressure bringing up moisture, bringing down cold air. And that's our general look at the New Lebanon, the Western Montgomery County and Preble County area. I will try to put out another quick video a little later, but right now, this is what we have to say on what we're expecting. I'm going to go back down here one more time and go over snow depth. Again, this is total snow of accumulation on the 10-to-1 ratio, which is what most forecasters use when there is extremely, extremely heavy snow. Some of them will switch to a 20-to-1 snow ratio, uh, put it in motion, and you could see. Keep warm. You know, and like I said, this. Let me hold it right there for a minute, and we are. This is our timeline here. This is between now and February 5th, Saturday, February 5th. So this is allowing for the event that's going to happen Wednesday throughout all of Thursday, plus any other lingering snow on Saturday to show the accumulation. This does not take in effect any of the melting that might happen with the sun. So some of these is going to be lower. And like I said, the GFS to me is heavy handed on some of their predictions. I don't want to hold this too long. And then here you can see we got into that next layer. See it jump from 17 to almost 20 inches of snow there on that next, and then wrapping it up. And again, next Wednesday, through all the snow we're going to get between now and Wednesday, could, doubtful, but be up to the 26-inch range. Uh, absolutely do not think, and I can't go to my blend. It's refreshing right now, so I can't check that out. So we're stuck with what we got here, fellas, or ladies, gentlemen, everybody. I don't want to say just fellas. I'm used to talking to the storm team. Right now, we're all guys in the storm team. Anybody interested in the weather service, male or female, doesn't matter to us. We'd be more than happy to take on more people and get you involved in the weather if you're interested in it. We do trainings. We have all kinds of divisions on the storm team, and you can look at us. You can look us up. Our website's under construction right now, but you can look us up at www.fourbrothers, plural. There's an S on the end of it, then another S for storm team. That's fourbrothers.stormteam.org if you're interested in that. Or you can also follow us on Facebook or YouTube. Again, that's Four Brothers Storm Team. The words are separated out there. And then our Twitter is at Brothers Storm Team, at Brothers Storm Team. And we do a lot of educational videos. We're getting more into producing them now. We got some new techniques. The PIO of the team is very good with social media, and we're getting that into play. So the NAM 3 kilometer, again, this is the snow. This is Paulding County, I believe. Williams, Defiance, Paulding, Van Wert, Mercer, Dark, Preble, Butler, Hamilton. So Paulding County, and this is at the beginning of it, guys. This is at the beginning of it. We're looking at Wednesday, 7 p.m., 7 inches of snow possibly on the ground right there. And like I said, I think it's going to be a little bit lower than that, but we'll see. I'll do my best to come in and keep everybody updated on what the totals are. Again, I'm not a meteorologist. Don't pretend to be one. There is a lot of people with a lot more knowledge. There is still quite a bit of time between here and then when it's supposed to happen. So there is going to be changes. What I'm telling you right now is not a definite, but you have an idea what to expect. Tomorrow, I really suggest if you want to go do the mad rush and buy bread, milk, eggs, and toilet paper, that'd be your nice night to do it. Anything after tomorrow night, wouldn't suggest it. But this is just going to be a couple day thing. So from Wednesday night into Friday morning, everything other than having snow on the ground, the roads will be cleared back up. Everything will be open back up. For those who are inquiring about school, I would be very cautious and pay attention to your school message boards. I'm not really sure how they do it. I think they might do it through text now, but there's a high probability Thursday and Friday kids are going to get a 4-day weekend this week. So keep that in mind. Weather affects everything. Our commute, our children's education, our work, going in late. And one of the safety tips I want to go before I clear out of here is that if you do have to get out and drive in this, regardless what precipitation type it is, from the cold rain to the heavy snow, when you're driving, leave early. If you got to be there at a certain time, leave early. Leave plenty enough time to allow you to get there. There's going to be crashes. There's going to be slide offs. It's going to back up the highways and the secondary streets. The give plenty of distance between you and the vehicle in front of you in case they start to slide. You have time to slow down your vehicle so you're not involved with it. Never, ever, ever use cruise control during any inclement weather. That includes summertime during heavy rain. That can automatically throw you into a spin or hydroplane through areas. So use do not use your cruise control. If you got a brake, try to feather your brake easy. Don't cram the brakes on. If you're that close, you got to cram your brakes on in an emergency. Good chances you're not going to stop anyway. Feather your brakes, ease into it. Get it so you're not creating a spot where you're sliding. You're starting, stopping your tires to try to help slow you down faster. But with all that said, everybody, I hope you have a wonderful day. Hope you enjoyed today. It's not that warm out right now here in New Lebanon. Get you a quick glimpse here. It's 37 degrees. It would be rain, not snow here right now. So here's a quick look at what's going on. 49.8, so close enough to 50 degrees. The tomorrow, beautiful day outside. Get your stuff done so you don't have to get out. If at all possible, you don't have to. Try not to get out Thursday. Wednesday night, all day Thursday, potentially Friday morning. Again, I'll be doing my best on this page, on the New Lebanon Community Facebook page, to give you guys as much information as possible. I will get in there, probably not a lot of videos, but I will definitely get in there and show you guys, or type and tell you guys what I'm seeing and try to describe it here. I'll snap a couple screenshot pictures off of that app or that website I was just on. I have that on my phone, so I could do all of that same stuff on my phone, the screenshot, to get you guys the best information as possible. I do really appreciate all the kind words and the shout out you guys has given me over the past. And again, there's going to be naysayers of what I said, and there's, just like you've seen in the models, there's some models saying we're going to get next to nothing. There's some models that says, we're going to be building igloos. So with that said, just, I can only give you what I've seen. I'm not giving you my opinion on this stuff. It's exactly what the National Weather Service sees. These are the same models, and they have additional models they look at as well. But for the most part, these are the models that they look at as well, from Channel 7 to 2245 to the NWS. Why did that sound hard? Why did that not sound correct? Why was it so hard to say? The NWS office in Wilmington, they all have this, and like I said, the meteorologist has fancier tools and things to do. With that, everybody, have a wonderful day. Hope you guys stay on the warm side of the door.